Hello everyone and welcome back to the Brawl Project. Today we'll be taking a look at a mono green deck. The commander here is Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. This deck is just about as straightforward as it gets. You play a few accelerants like Arboreal Grazer, Gilded Goose, or Incubation Druid, get your mana up, play some creatures. You've got Yorvo to start off the party as a 3-mana 4/4, and then you've got some seriously heavy hitters like Questing Beast and Shifting Ceratop, which are green creatures with haste for some reason, and then you've got some big stuff like Feasting Troll King, Cavalier of Thorns, and you just attack. There's not much to it. Your creatures are bigger than theirs. You can always get in there. You've got some removal in fight effects like Prey Upon and pseudo fight effects like Rabid Bite, and even if you are not able to punch through immediately, this deck actually can draw a ton of cards as well. And to that effect, we have the Great Henge, which works really well with this deck because so many of the creatures are so big, including Yorvo. Guardian Project, Beast Whisperer, and even Tome of Legends, all of those draw cards. So this deck's really straightforward, like I've been saying. You just play out your creatures, they're really big, they attack well, and you just keep on attacking until you get the job done. It doesn't have a lot of finesse to it, but it's efficient enough and quick enough that it can even stand up against some of the better decks in the format. Anyway, we're going to play some games with this deck today, and yeah, it should be fun. So let's get into the games. Alright, let's go against Torbran. Torbran might be a tough one. I mean, I think that Torbran's one of the best commanders in Brawl. We do have a really sweet opener with this one, though. So let's go ahead and keep this. Our opponent probably has a lot of 1-drops. It's not a bad one. Alright, so we're going to go straight Gilded Goose, and then I think we just play Yorvo on turn 2. That cheapens the Great Henge. Yeah, that just seems like the thing to do. Okay, they're going to shock it. That's fine. We've got an Incubation Druid to follow it up with. So Yorvo has to be bigger than its base stats. It has to be a 5/5 at least. But Yorvo into Prey Upon can deal with Torbran. Ooh, maybe I just want to deal with this, though. That, I think... Okay, well, I've got a couple options here. I can play Yorvo, and I can fight this, or I could just play Vicious Hydra, or Voracious Hydra, rather, for 2. I think I like that better. 1, 2. Autopay. And we'll just fight the Raging Redcap. Having a big Voracious Hydra might be good, too, but, if you can keep the Torbran deck like pretty, if you can keep their field pretty clear, you're really happy to. Runaway Steamkin. Okay, so they're not going straight for Torbran. There's the Cavalcade. Cavalcade with a bunch of 1/1s is a big problem. Okay, so let's see. Well, I've got Castle Garenbrig. I can activate it, so I can use 6 mana. But that's not really any better than just playing Yorvo and then playing Crawl Harpooner to get a +1/+1 counter here. I can also put counters on the Incubation Druid, which is not bad because that means I have more mana for the next turn. But I think that's a little unnecessary here. I could also play Yorvo, but that doesn't really... The Great Henge still costs 5 in that case. So yeah, I'm just going to play Yorvo and play the Crawl Harpooner here. This is going to be a 5/5. The Great Henge is going to cost 2/4 after. Also, this means that if I Prey Upon Torbran next turn, I should be able to just take care of it. Nothing with flying to fight here, of course. Yep, down to 21. So this Torbran deck can definitely dish out a lot of damage really all at once, but they don't really have the setup for it. Clamor Shaman. Yeah, you got it. Getting a +1/+1 counter. You might be tempted to fight that. Alright, let's see. Evolution Sage, that's a nice one, but I think I just play the Great Henge here, and then I can play the Evolution Sage anyway. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, here we go. And I get to draw a card off of it. The Great Henge is great. Especially when it's not an elk, I would say. That is when I think the Great Henge is at its best. We even have a Karn's Bastion now to begin the proliferating process. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have colored mana to prey upon, but that's okay. We'll just send in... you know what? You know what? It seems really tough to lose if we can just survive this turn. Go Thorn Mammoth, go Prey Upon next turn, and, yeah, just start chomping at their board. Okay, so there's Torbrand. This is their green light for them to do a lot of damage all at once. But we have the Thorn Mammoth for Torbrand, and then we have Prey Upon for, I guess, Steamkin, maybe Clamor Shaman. We get to draw a card if we cast creature spells, which is great. If we play lands, we proliferate our board. It's just all excellent. Our opponent Nut Collector here is thinking, I love that name. People that, like, my name is so boring. People that have creative names, they are the true champs. Alright, so let's play this. Let's tap this for mana, and let's activate the castle and do this in some semblance of a correct order, or an order that we mean to... a deliberate order. Alright, that was going to fight down Thorbrand. And we were going to secure the victory shortly thereafter. Awesome. This mono green deck is a lot of fun to play. Against Carrick with Torbrand as well. Alright, so let's take a look. This hand is not as good as the last one, but, oh, man, my opponent goes first too. It's hard to pass up a hand that has Incubation Druid, though. This card is very good for us. Ooh, Shifting Ceratops. If we can get up to Thorn Mammoth, fantastic. If not... Oh, another Spear Spewers start. This is looking a lot like the last game. What does this say? You can cast creatures as though they had flash. When target creature gets Vigilance and Reach. Well, this is going to come down to establishing a board. They're just going to kill our Incubation Druid. I think that's the play. Well, I mean, no, they can't play Torbrand and have that mana up. And if Torbrand's... or, sorry, Yorvo. They can't kill Yorvo. And if Yorvo survives a turn, it's too late anyway. Alright, well, we're just gonna play Yorvo, that's fine. Ooh, it's not bad. I'll follow up Yorvo with Beast Whisperer, probably. Depends on how badly we need the Shifting Ceratops. Anyway, so we're gonna take 1 here. Torbrand, we're gonna take 3 from the Spirit Spewer. Deals damage to an... yeah, okay, so they don't deal 3 to themselves. Oh, Cavalcade. Oh, but no land. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, well, they have a creature, which I guess is not the best for it, but it's fine. Leafkin. Alright, so we've got a few options here. I can go straight into the Beast Whisperer, but you know what? I think it's better to just play the Ceratops. Let's get aggressive with it. Red doesn't play offense too well. They're hitting each other. They're hitting themselves one a turn with the Spear Spewer. They're stuck on mana. Let's just get in there. Next turn with Vivian, we can potentially get Vigilance and Reach with these. They have to decide whether this is worth it. There becomes a time where the red deck may have to play Control. That is not the most likely, but I guess it's possible. Anyway, 2 shots with both of these, and we'll be doing a ton of damage. It says Defender. Yep. Hit me. Can't block with Ceratops. And... we're just gonna pump this? Okay, okay. Pump spells don't play defense too well. Alright, yeah, I'll play... well, no, I think it's actually better just to play Tome of Legends and Leaf Kindred here. They can chump back. I think we're just fine here. Look, if we just do this, if we draw another mana source, we'll have Thorn Mammoth to clear the way for our attackers next turn. If they chump block, they're chump blocking Yorvo, so we don't need the mana for the trample here. And we can just draw a card with Tome of Legends. No Beast Whisperer necessary. Oh? I think it's better to block here. Unless they are trying to bait my activation. Doesn't seem likely. I think we're just going to attack in for lethal with these two on the next turn. Yeah, that doesn't block. This can't fight anything or give trample, right? No, but we can. Oh, they're just attacking with Tin Street Dodger. Alright, our opponent only knows one mode. And you gotta admire their dedication. Alright, so we're gonna clear the way. We don't even need to clear the way. Oh, wow, haste creature. Oh, look at that. Alright. Very well. Get some F6 value here. Good game. Good game to you as well. Alright, mono green, getting the job done. Ooh, a true test. Golos. This hand is pretty unspectacular. Like, I think Feasting Troll King is actually pretty good against Golos, but if we're just playing fair with this hand, well, maybe we can get the job done. Maybe. Alright, we'll try it. Golos often plays sweepers. So that might be a little rough. Okay, okay. Because Great Hinge is a good one. If we can get that down, we'll be very, very happy. So I think I just go straight into Lovestruck Beast. Okay. Like, make a 1/1 and attack. And then we're going to play probably just Yorvo on the next turn. I was about to say, are they blocking? That would be madness if they did. I think they want to save the Paradise Druid for when they play Golos, though. Circuitous Route. Oh boy. Everyone get ready for zombies. I can actually kill this Paradise Druid, but the difference between, 6 and 7 mana I think is not that great. Let's just establish Yorvo. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Get on with our game plan. We're going to have to fight Golos. A bunch of zombies is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Wanderer that's going to be able to kill Golos. Or Yorvo, rather. Okay. Go into the command zone. So they're going to be able to play and activate Golos if that's what they wish to do. So power has to be greater than Pelt Collector, right? I can play Lovestruck Beast, make this a 3/3, attack the Wanderer. That also prevents... This also shuts off Prey Upon. I think that's fine. This will cost 4. We can pay for... man, we're just like 1 mana short of what we really want to do, aren't we? It's probably fine anyway. Alright, let's just play this. Worst comes to worst. I guess I'd leave this back. Or are they just chump blocking? Oh, right, because they can kill Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so they're gonna kill Lovestruck Beast, they're gonna play Golos and get... Yeah, I think I may have screwed this one up. I mean, if they don't find... But, like, they get to flip 3 cards each time with Golos. Eventually, they're going to find a good one. Yeah, like Liliana Dreadhorde General. Do we need to play this game? Like, I feel like Liliana -2 is just game over. I can just keep on playing. Yep, okay. Alright. What? Not minusing? Okay, well, whatever. This was not a winning fight. We could only do, you know, we had our 4 mana, and our opponent had 2 Planeswalkers and a Golos activation and fires. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, against Golos again, and on the draw again. This has a turn to Yorvo, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's about as good as it gets for us. Please no Fires of Invention this time. That card's good. That card's really good. We need to get up to 7 mana for Voracious Hydra to kill Golos. That seems unlikely, although Titanic Brawl does seem like a way we could make that happen. So we have Yorvo next turn. On the following turn, we can make a food with Gilded Goose to eat it on the following turn with Voracious Hydra. Alright, Breeding Pool untapped. They're just going to go straight into Tyrant Scorn. Makes sense. So I guess we're going to have a pretty boring turn 2. And then we'll just go into Yorvo and probably into Voracious Hydra. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Nissa's a good one. We're a ways off from Nissa, but Nissa definitely packs a punch. So, what happens if they play Golos this turn? We can actually fight the Paradise Druid. We can play Voracious Hydra for 1, and Titanic Brawl our Yorvo at their Golos, and then attack them. I think that's the thing to do. I mean, keeping them off their mana is basically all we can really do. Yeah, I think this is the line of play. Unfortunately, this just trades with the Paradise Druid, but I think that's the best we can do. Alright, we're gonna pay 1 auto pay. Fight the Paradise Druid. Fight Golos. I can't play Golos next turn, so that's good. We get a little bit of reprieve. Unless they play fires into land. And we get to go Nissa Who Shakes the World next turn. And then if Nissa gets to do her thing, oh boy. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so this is going to -5 probably to attack Yorvo. Actually, all these, all the various modes on this are not too bad for us. At least not yet. Yep, let's go back to the command zone. Alright, so let's just have Nissa do her thing. I hear this card's pretty good. Nissa ult in this deck is also not bad. Right, finish off Chandra. They have a land, they have a 7th land, they get 2 zombies, and they get Golos, but at least we can take down Golos with Thorn Mammoth. Yep, 7 mana. What you got? Agent of Treachery stealing Nissa, probably? Yikes. That's pretty good. And they have forests? Oh, man. Okay. Not blocking. That would have been good. Alright, I think we're just playing... Well, you know what? We can play Yorvo. It's a 4/4, so that'll block the lands. And... Well, if they try some more nonsense with blue or black spells, maybe we can Veil of Summer them. And Feasting Troll King will start growing Yorvo like crazy. Yep, you got it. Get some zombies. If we draw land, we can Thorn Mammoth the Golos anyway. And, like, it's kind of a losing battle for sure, but I think you just have to do it against Golos. You can't let them just activate Golos. That's worse. Yep.
Behold, nature's true power.
This is going to be a lot to fight through. Our creatures are bigger, though, so they don't have any good attacks yet. Alright, well, Thorn Mammoth it is. They have an instant of some sort? That's not good for me. Alright, alright. If they just replay Golos, we can keep on fighting it down with the Thorn Mammoth and potentially protect it with Veil of Summer up. I think it's still a losing fight. I mean, they're making 2 zombies a turn. And they can... Oh, yeah, they can also just ult this, I think using this to get back... Oh, they're... Huh, interesting. Really? Oh, yeah, it has converted mana cost 3, of course. Okay, back to the command zone we go. But then I can also just play it. I guess there's no real good target for me to fight. Ral, is it Viceroy? Okay. I don't think we can beat 3 Planeswalkers at the same time. If we had enough trample, like, maybe we could think about attacking them, but I think we're good here. Like, they get to ult Nissa, make a... Well, they probably don't have even any basics, but their lands get indestructible, they keep on attacking, tick up Rel, play... Yeah, okay. Golos got us, again. I think that Golos is one of the better decks for dealing with Yorvo. Oh, usually it has the sweepers, but also Golos is one of the best decks in general. What's going on here? Alright, Golos opponent number 3. Ooh, we get to go first this time. We'll keep this. Hopefully they lead with a Goose so that we can fight it with the Harpooner. That's one of the better starts that you can have. But we're just kind of gonna go Troll into Yorvo into Ferox. Hope that that's enough. Hope that whatever they've got is a little too clunky to deal with it. Ugin, not a bad one. We're not going to be able to play Ugin off of with the Ferox in play, but that's okay. Ferox also has Hexproof, which is kind of cool. What we got here? Gilded Goose. Oh, yeah. I just go for the Harpooner then, right? I wonder if this is a build of Golos that uses Yurok the Desecrated, because I've seen that before and it's pretty sweet. Instead of building for the late game Fires of Invention that a lot of people build for, you can build it like a creature deck. I mean, Yurok works really well with Golos, as it turns out. Okay, we're going to get swept here. Seems unlikely that a deck that starts off with this has sweepers. Season of Growth? That should be fine. Silhana Wayfinder? You got it. It could be some sort of combo deck. Oh. Alright. That was I mean, we played a 3-3 and then a 4-4. And then we killed one of their creatures and played 2 more creatures. So, yeah, that was a good start. Alright, here we are against Chulane. We've got Pelt Collector into, I guess, just turn 3, Yorvo. Nothing exciting on turn 2. I suppose we could play Voracious Hydra, but I don't think that's got to be terrible. Yeah, I mean, this is a reasonable hand. It's not insane, but we'll deal with it. Keep. Gilded Goose. Alright. Alright, let's start with the Pelt Collector. If they're starting with a Gilded Goose, I'm kind of tempted to try to get... Well, the problem is they get Chulane down a turn before we get the Hydra down. Oh, they can get Chulane down next turn. That's a yikes. Alright, well, let's attack, I suppose. Yeah, this is really bad. Turn 3 Chulane on the play against a green deck? We would need some sort of fight effect. I don't know. It's possible that they don't... Oh, okay, okay. So they're going for the more conservative route, although honestly, they needn't. So they're going to get some land. So we're going to have to try to fight Chulane, I think. Okay. Let's do this. Let's play Yorvo, make this a 2/2, and let's attack with it. I mean, maybe they just don't have any creature spells in hand. Maybe all of their spells in hand are super expensive. It is a possibility. Also, if my plan is... Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Killing a giant with the giant killer. It's very flavorful. They try to put something on the stack? What happened there? Fairy, Time Raveler. Okay, well, Teferi's not actually insane here. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We'll just play it again. It only costs 1 mana. Teferi's real power comes when you can make a big tempo play on people. Gilded Use. It says Flash. Well, I want to play Gilded Use this turn. It's only sorceries. It's not creatures with Teferi. Is there a way for me to put 6 mana into Voracious Hydra next turn? There is. Oh, yeah, I guess I can do it with casting Garenbrig. Okay, so let's do the Greed play, which is pray that we draw... This is not good. This is not good. We're going to go District Guide. I'm chickening out. Yep, we'll get a Forest here. Play the Forest. Play Gilded Use. So no Pelt Collector play, but I think that's fine. We don't even need to play the Pelt Collector next turn. It's not necessarily that great. But if they play Chulane, hopefully they can't play too many creatures to follow it up with.
Here we go.
Okay, so there's Chulane. They've got 3 mana. The Giant Killer is very good here. Pay for merely Pixie. Yeah, they're going to draw at least 2 cards here. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, okay. Then calling the halt there. So we've got 6 mana. If we make a 4/5 Voracious Hydra, we can fight Chulane. I think that's the thing to do. They can just recast Chulane, but it takes up most of the rest of their turn. So let's do this. Oh, let's do this correctly. Autopay. They can eventually bounce the Giant Killer, right? It's pretty good. I don't think it's worth using up the food for a pelt collector here. I think that I might just want to try to draw cards with Voracious Hydra to try to find something like a Prey Upon.
I've got it.
Vivian Champion. Oh, that's pretty good. Giving it Flash. Okay, so we would need like a Titanic Brawl in that case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they have enough for it. I think we can still rumble with the Voracious Hydra though. Oh, they're just plussing? Okay. Sure, I guess. That makes sense. And we should attack Teferi. So is drawing 5 cards good enough? 4 cards? What's my other option? They can really go off with Vivian and Chulane and Teferi next turn. I guess I don't have any instants anyway. I can also try to do a Pelt Collector chain. You know, I think we just draw cards here. This is not a human, right? Oh, Veil of Summer. That's an interesting one. Well, I can't play Veil of Summer as an instant because Teferi. Alright. So, oh, they're letting us attack? Okay, we'll attack Teferi. He's kind of nonsense. I guess they can also just play a big creature here. Like, I don't know that they're playing Chulane here. I just kind of assumed. Which, in retrospect, is a terrible idea. Anyway, so after this I can play. And they know I don't have any responses. Hydroid Traces for 5. Alright, I'm just going to concede. Our opponent's going to get to go off. You know what? I'll let them go off with Chulane, but there's no hope for us. Alright, auto pay, and we're F6, and we'll let our opponent do their thing. Okay, go ahead. Ooh, really? You don't want to play that after you have Chulane out? Alright, well, whatever. They can always bounce whatever they want with Teferi anyway. We've got all of 2 power on board. Our opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. A couple of man-producing things. The ability to cast things at instant speed. Oh, they're just gonna raise. Well, I appreciate my opponent making this as painless as possible. Yeah, you got it. Good job, Mr. Lotus. Alright, Vraska. I don't think we've seen a Vraska yet. Vraska's pretty good against us because... Oh, did this bug again? Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. So Vraska's pretty good against us because it can kill our commander pretty much no matter what. We're going to keep this. We get to go Barkhide Troll into Yorvo. Just put pressure on their... put the pressure on their Planeswalker, really. You can even go Thrashing Brontodon, but I don't think there's a reason. Ooh, okay, well that's good for us. They drew their 1 of Gilded Goose. We drew our 1 of Crawl Harpooner. I'll take the action. They do still have that food, which they can cash in for a card at some point. Lock it. Alright. Ooh, I think I'm just going to do this. I kind of want 2 creatures on the battlefield. Oh, but if I draw a land, I get to Nissa. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to do this. And we're going to draw a card. Alright, not draw a card. What am I talking about? Attack for 3. Put a land into play and attack for 3. Alright, so there's the Vraska. I think plussing is fine here. They're just going to minus to kill it? Alright. Ah, no land. I was really hoping we'd draw land there. because this is pretty insane. Well, as far as contingency plans go, this isn't a bad one. It's tough for them to deal with it. It's tough for them to kill it. I mean, there's no, like, cast down. If they want to pay 2 and murder, they can do that. Sacrifice the food to draw a card. Yep. And it's probably going to make them have to chump block for Vraska if that's what they want to do. Dreadhorde Invasion. Okay. Oh, Questing Beast. That's a good one, too. I don't think that's what we want here, though. We're just going to attack Vraska. They could have had that flash death touch creature. It's a knight, I believe. But they don't. Okay, let's just play Yorvo. Can't play non-creature spells, so Prey Upon, Nissa are offline until this is dealt with. It's got an Assassin's Trophy. Ooh, we actually like that. Because we could use a land. Yeah, I will. Search for a land. And? Oh, I thought they had something else. Okay, well, if they get up to 6, Garrick is not insane here. Underrealm Lich? Alright, that's a nice one. Pay 4 to give it indestructible. Alright, well, we're going to attack. I think I'm supposed to Thrashing Brontodon the Locket, as unfun as that is. I think that's the play. When you're ahead on board and you can Stone Rain your opponent, it's frequently the thing to do. What are my other choices? I could just play the Brontodon and play Incubation Druid to increase my... Yeah, that actually might be just as good, if not better. Okay, let's do that. It's more fun anyway. The Dreadhorde Invasion does do a pretty good job of just blocking this Ferox because I don't have Trample. So I took a non-land there. Cavalier of Thorns, you got it. Alright. Rabid Bite. Could Rabid Bite that. I think I'd rather just trade for it if I can, though. I can also kill this. That's actually not bad either. They've demonstrated that they probably have lands in... lands in hand. Okay, let's attack with the Ferox. They're probably just chumping. Okay. I can kill this. I can also just put counters on the Incubation Druid, but I think that's leaves myself open for blowouts. Let's just do this now, so they don't get a steady stream of chump blockers. Could play Yorvo, but then that just invites them to Vraska, and I don't love that, although I guess I don't really have many choices. I can Prey Upon or Rabid Bite the Cavalier of Thorns, but then they just get to tutor whatever they want. Command the Dreadhorde? I guess that doesn't do a whole ton here. Ugh, I'll just play Yorvo. Their commander costs 2 extra also. It'll take up pretty much their entire turn. This is a very good card. I'm surprised I haven't seen it more. It also dodges Wraths in a way. We've got a little more life to play with. Alright, there's Vraska. Probably just killing Yorvo. That makes the most sense. Command zone. attack Vraska, see what they want to do. Maybe play life for Underrealm Lich. Oh, what? Whoa. I was not expecting that. Just gonna let her get attacked down here. Oh, I can attack face too. It's pretty good for me. That was a really aggressive play. I'm really surprised to see it. Especially since trading life sacrifices board position with their Underrealm Lich. So here I'm going to be able to attack them down to 10? We're going to be able to finish off Vraska, the questing beast. Yep. We have lots of mana via the Leaf Kindred, so that's cool. This taps it, right? Okay, so I can pay 2 for Nullhide Ferox and try to bust through their blockers, but that seems a bit aggressive. I think I'm fine just trying to trade off the Ferox normally, and I guess I can attack with the Questing Beast. No, you know what? Our play with Troll King is so good, I don't think I want it. Okay, okay. I like where this is going. What next? Okay, okay. Alright, alright. You got me. Alright, so now we play Nissa, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, we have tons of mana. Oh, shoot, man. I forgot about that. Well, it's still probably worth it to do it this way. Nissa, this is 6 mana on its own. We can plus Nissa, make a creature here, and just play a Feasting Troll King off our untapped lands. I can even try to Rabid Bite something, but I don't think that's worth it. We can do that next turn. Oh, their own Nissa. I think we've got this, though. Between Prey Upon and Rabid Bite, our opponent is only going to have 3 mana. We're going to be at 11. We have roughly infinity. I didn't quite do the calculations, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're at with mana. I guess I just do this. Minus. Oh, lovely. Okay, well that's never turning into a creature card, I suppose. Alright, let's Prey Upon the Cavalier. Give our opponent a chance to take a look at their deck. Or look at their graveyard, I suppose. Alright, they saw the writing on the wall. I don't know if we had enough to kill them there, or if we'd have to reveal the Rabid Bite, but... Alright, here we go. One more game. Ral Storm Conduits. This is the combo Ral. And we've got a Veil of Summer peeking out here. I'll keep. Lead with the Barkhide Troll, and go into Yorvo. Can just cycle the Veil of Summer, but seems pretty likely that we can get some value off of it. Oh yeah. Jaya's Greeting. Alright, alright. Top? One top? Okay. Alright, I'm going to pass here, and I'm going to play Yorvo on the next turn. And if they leave up Counter Magic, we're going to hold up Veil of Summer. I mean, it also means that we have Titanic Brawl up. I hear this is a thing that people are complaining about. This is a card that people are complaining about right now. Alright, we still took 2. So we didn't actually counter their spell. They still did. They got us. Heraldic Banner. Heraldic Banner? Out of Ral? That is... Okay, discarding the Royal Scion. So this is maybe a draw 2 deck? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Alright, well... I'm gonna Voracious Hydra as a 6/7, I think, given the opportunity. It's just paying 3 for this, I suppose. I always think of how big it's going to be and try to pay that much for it, but that's not how it works. Alright, 6. Pair of 6/6s. If they play creatures, which, given what they've done so far, I think is pretty unlikely, we'll be able to fight those down. What is this? Electro Dominance. Drawn from Dreams. Okay. Well, they're gonna have good cards in hand. I'll play Gilded Goose. I think I may as well attack down Narset. So go Narset, go face. They can bounce these, but... And I guess they can cast Mass Manipulation too, huh? That would be pretty scary, especially since both are bigger than my Thorn Mammoth. If that's what their plan is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they can only, you know, they can get 2 of them. Yeah. Electro Dominance. 4 damage to something. Alright. Sure, and they're going to... Jaya's greeting it. Or Rouse Up, or sorry, I was thinking about the finale. Alright. Go to the command zone. Cane Signet. Alright. They're at 12. That's 2 hits with the Voracious Hydra. Ooh, Cavalier of Thorns? Yes, please. Just take that castle. There's a nice little Nissa in there also. We're one short of being able to play Yorvo this turn as well, but that's fine. I feel so good about the main deck Veil of Summer. Ooh. It's pretty rude. May as well just make a food token. I don't think that, I don't think that holding up mana is really going to fool our opponent. Alright, there we go. Well, there you have it. There's Yorvo. Worked pretty well against the red decks. I mean, just having a 3-mana 4/4 on call is fantastic. Not so good maybe against the Golos decks. That can go way over the top of it, but yeah, there are a lot of good cards in green, and mono green is surprisingly good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are looking for more The Brawl Project action, I am live at twitch.tv/sunnyvale from at noon Pacific from Monday to Thursday. All the days except Wednesday, I do battle viewers, so you can bring your own deck and we can do battle. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.